What's up with it all out there? BossMack in the atmosphere. Let me catch a good vibe for my peoples. Oh, kissing babies and shaking hands, man. Oh, I'm out here doing. Look, you hear me? What the fuck I got to do out here? Making it black open. And you are now experiencing the world famous BossMack podcast. RNS, y'all. RN motherfucking S. Oh, yes. Today is a beautiful day. I'm happy as fuck to be up in here doing this. Y'all niggas already know how I get down. Nothing but the good game when I come around. BossMack topsoil, y'all got to love the sound. Whoa! Yes, indeed. Here to give you what you need with the speed. Real niggas always in the lead. We always in the lead, y'all. We always in the lead. Top of the top. Top of the top. Can you hear me, man? Can you hear me out there? Blessings and salutations. Blessings and salutations, man. What's happening out there? Blessings and salutations. What's up with y'all out there? The BossMack podcast is in full motion. West Coastin'. May these words reach you in good spirits. May these words reach you in good spirits. You understand me? I hope you woke up next to a happy bitch this morning. And if you didn't wake up next to a happy bitch, I hope you at least woke up on some crisp, clean sheets. You understand me? Woo! It's hot in here. Man, it's a beautiful thing, man. Listen, I hope your bathroom is clean. You understand me? Extra clean, your shower clean. No piss around the toilet. I hope when you went to your kitchen, man. I hope when you went to your kitchen, it was packed, your refrigerator was packed with food. You understand me? I hope you got your juice, your coffee, whatever you need to get up to speed so you can go get your chili today. You hear me? It's a beautiful thing. A beautiful thing. Blessings. Blessings. Man. Hey, man, you got to be thankful, man. You got to be thankful. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, I hope everything is good for you out there. I hope everything is good. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Blessings. Wait, let me see something right quick. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Blessings, man. Shout out to the chat. Let the BossMack know where you're tapping in from. Let the BossMack know where you're tapping in from, man. Let the BossMack know where you're tapping in from, man. You know what I'm talking about? Let me see right here. My camera tripped out on me, man. Let me check something. Okay, yeah, there we go. There we go. All right. Hit the like button for this game. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Red Jet Shell, what the hell? PA on the track, what's up with that? Al Dingle, Kinfolk. I seen Kinfolk in here earlier. Man, come on now. Let me see. Yeah, Michael in this motherfucker. Yeah. Blessings, blessings. J Roxy, Yale B. You understand me? What's happening, man? Easy Main Live Eats. Megan Davis in this motherfucker. KTXLXP. Ernest Hoffman in this motherfucker. Big Lou. What it do? Big Lou. What it do? That's what's up, y'all, man. We in this motherfucker, man. We in this motherfucker. Blessings and salutations all around. Came to get down. You know, came to get down. Shout out to everybody. I hope you had a good weekend, man. I hope it was a good weekend for you. I hope everything was good. You know what I'm saying? It was super hot this weekend like a motherfucking, man. Let me tell you, it's super hot like a motherfucker this weekend, man. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Shit. Woo, man. Hit the like button for this game. Can you dig it? Well, you know how I get down. The show is always brought to you by BossMack Streetwear. You can see that BossMack got on some BossMack Streetwear right now. There's some new shit. The green and white extreme poacher tool. You understand me? Real comfortable extreme poacher tool, you know. Put game on the shirt to make bitches want to flirt. Also got the world famous Bitch Relax. And you know, we got the Bitch Relax Disneys, man. They be moving. Shout out C-Mo, man. I'm gonna holla at you today if you tuned it in. Shout out C-Mo. I got your issue, man. Hit the like button for this game. Hey. Putting game on the shirt to make bitches want to flirt, like I said every time, man. Look here, man. You put this on, man, they taking pictures of you, man. You know, functional streetwear, man. They be happening all the time. I be getting pictures taken of me, and they don't even know I'm BossMack. They don't even know, you know. They just be like, oh, my God. Oh, my God. What does that mean? What does that word mean? Smart bitches. Smart bitches. Smart bitches. What does that word mean? Poacher, too. What is that? They be thinking that me it has something to do with attitude like a motherfucker. They be like, does that mean attitude or something? Tude be fucking motherfuckers up. Tude. Hit the like button for this game. Put game on this shirt that make bitches want to flirt, though. Get your issue, man. Get your issue, man. And if you're waiting on some BossMack Streetwear, it's in the air on the way to you, man. It's in the air on the way to you, man. I promise. Because I want you to have it, man. Best believe it. I want you to have it, man. You know, The BossMack wants you to have it. And sometimes, man, for no reason, I just be putting extra pieces in there. I'll be like, you know what? I want this nigga to have this piece too. Sometimes I be seeing what you order and I be like, you know what? This motherfucker need this shirt too. Let me just throw this extra shirt in there, man. You know, a lot of y'all out there that fuck with the BossMack know how I be doing that. I be throwing extra in there. So fuck with me, man. Don't fuck with them. You know what I'm talking about? Put game on the shirt to make bitches want to flirt. You know? Coming off a very interesting weekend. I ain't even know what was happening, man. Friday, I was gonna pop out at the Rise, go to the Rise comedy thing, but something was like, man, you need to stay low and you need to grind. You know what I'm saying? You need to stay low and you need to grind. So I stayed low and I was grinding. But then I noticed, man, when I went outside that night, when I went outside Friday night, it was just black, dark outside. You know what I'm saying? It was black, dark. And I looked up in the sky, man. And it was just black sky, like a motherfucker, like a starless sky damn near. It was a few little stars up there, you know. But there was no moon. It was a black moon. The black moon was upon us. This whole weekend, it was black moon. I was like, what the fuck is the black moon, man? You know what I'm saying? You know, spiritual significance going on, man. Hit the like button for this guy. Black moon was popping off this weekend, man. You know what I'm talking about? Megan say, I got some money, I need that merch. For sure, I got you. Yeah, man. I could feel the darkness outside this past weekend, man. I could feel the darkness. It was extra dark out there, bro. It was extra dark. I felt weird. Man. You know what I'm saying? I had to grind, man. I just felt like I needed to grind, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Alan Sullivan if you tuned in. Shout out to Alan Sullivan, man. I went and checked out a little restaurant he told me about, man. Man, I'm going to get up that review today. It was a little fly restaurant, man. I was surprised, man. A little black restaurant in Inglewood, man. Fine dining in Inglewood that was lit. I think it's called Two Homies or some shit like that. But anyway, man, we're going to get that out there. Is that Mr. Bogart right there? What's up with it? Yeah, it's the black moon, man. It was weird outside this weekend, man. Weird energy at night. I don't know if y'all noticed that shit, man. I was like, damn, man. Gotta be careful out here, man. Hit the like button for this guy. Yeah. Shout out to the chat. Hit the like button on the way up in here. Tell a friend. Subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Tell your people to subscribe, man. But hey, and this is a big week, man. This is a big week. A lot going on this week, man. A lot going on this week, man. Closing out the year strong. I mean, closing out the summer strong, not the year, the summer. The show is also brought to you by BossMack, giving you a game if you need some game because you're struggling with your bitch out there. Holla at the BossMack topsoil. I got the reasonable race that's great. The reasonable race that's great. Man, reach out. I got the information in the description. The number is in the description. Shoot me a text, man. We schedule some time, man. I love chopping it up with the people. It ain't no cookie cutter game. You know what I'm talking about? I really listen to your issues, your problems. And, you know, I'll write up the play the right way so you can win. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I got to fix that. I gotta fix that right there. I gotta adjust them cameras, man. Let me see. A little bit better right there. Yeah. But anyway, man, hit me up. I got the reasonable race. That's great. You know what I'm talking about. Love chopping it up with my peoples, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't chop it up with everybody about your bitch problems, man. But you can chop it up with the BossMack. You know what I'm saying? Because when you win, I win. You know what I'm saying? When you win, I win. You know what I'm saying? I got you, man. Holla at me, man. Yeah. Let me see. Megan Davis. Shout out to Megan Davis moms, man. Rest in peace to Megan Davis moms. Shit, man, I be missing my moms too like a motherfucker, man. I be missing my moms too, man. I be like, damn. You know? It's a cold thing. Hit the like button for this gang. Niggas in the nose. Niggas in the motherfucking nose. And let me get right to it, man. I want to say on an optimistic note, I feel like everybody should go and support this nigga Ghostface. Ghostface got a new album out, Supreme Clientele. Shout out to the old niggas. Blessings to the old niggas. I ain't reviewed this yet, man. I got a call from a nigga this morning. Was like, oh shit, I just heard some new Ghostface and Method Man that was fire. BossMack, you gotta check it out. Nigga, right before I started the show, man, I was like, nigga, I'm about to go live. He was like, all right, nigga, I'm just telling you, nigga, Ghostface and Method Man got a new cut, nigga, quit playing. So make sure you check out the Supreme Clientele 2. Ghostface out there. Shout out Manny Dash. Get the cash. Come on now. 66 Well checking in from New Orleans. What's happening? Yeah, man. So new Ghostface killer, man. You know, shout out to Ghostface, man. So I'm gonna be listening to that, you know, so I could do a review on it. You know what I'm saying? I seen him and Nas doing some shit, so I know Nas is on there. I think Snoop might be on there too. So I gotta check it out, man. Shout out Ghostface. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hit the like button for this gang. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man. Who's that right there? Boxing Plug Day. What's up with it? Top of the top. Hit the like button on the way up in there. For real, though. Let me see right quick. Let me say. Yeah. All right. Another nigga in the news. Very sad news. Very sad news. This is I don't know. I don't know what this means. You know, they hating on Deion. A lot of Deion hate. Deion Sanders has been waived by the Buccaneers. Shiloh waived by the Buccaneers for being violent on the field, unable to control his emotions. Contemporary YN activity, unable to control his emotions. I would like to show that clip, but I think if I show it, it's gonna be if I show the clip, they're gonna demonetize my shit. So, but it was typical, the white boy just was a little rough with him. And he lost his composure, man. Lost his composure, and then they cut him. Damn. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So, I don't know why niggas can't control their emotions, man. We on the football field. You know what I'm saying? They hate your pops. They hate your pops, man. They out to get y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? It looked like the white boy rejoiced as soon as you hit him. You know what I'm saying? The white boy just rejoiced like, got him! I got him! Throw the flag. I got him. He socked me because I was a little rough with him on the football field. We in the domain of violence. The football field is a domain of violence, man. You know what I'm saying? We're in the domain of violence. How you gonna let the white boy just get you out of position and have you trick yours off? They want to cut you anyway. You know that the league is out to get you. You know they out to get you. They mad at Deion. You know this. You know it coming in. All you gotta do is play good football. You know what I'm saying? You could have took them little pushes the white boy did. You could have just took them and just laughed and went back to the huddle. And then just been like, you know what? I got to figure out how to get that motherfucker. I'm going to figure out how to get that motherfucker. I can't get him now. I'll get him. I'm going to get him. Hit the like button. He was the fourth string safety. he was unlikely to make the team. Fighting didn't help him either. Yeah, but you know, it sealed his fate for sure. You know. Do we got action on another squad, or is it a wrap? Is it a wrap for him? Do we got action on another squad? Never burn bridges. It might come back around on your fam. Shaking my head. The devil is powerful out here. Facts. It seemed like they, tech nobility. It seemed like they tricked him out of the spot. That's the way it looked to me, man. That's the way it looked to me, man. It looked like they tricked him out of the spot. It looked like they tricked him out of his spot, man. He was supposed to be ready for that. It seemed like Deion should have had him ready for that. You know. I wonder, is he gonna get action on another squad though? It seemed like his name got to get him some action on another squad. Just his name. Hit the like button for this game. Probably got some action with coaching in the future. Ha ha, damn. I feel you. That's a good look though, yeah, you know. I guess yeah. But then, you know, he gotta, it seemed like he gotta get some pro action somewhere. He gotta get some pro action. He gotta be able to fit in somewhere, man. He gotta be able to fit in on somebody, something on somebody roster. He gotta be able to fit in somewhere. It gotta be somewhere for him, man. It can't just be all bad like that. It can't be all bad like that. Hit the like button for this guy. It can't be that bad. It can't be that bad. But shout out to that man. Hopefully he get control of his emotion. He gonna learn from that. They saying the Giants might target him. They saying the Giants might meet him. That's wild. Corey would say he's mild. Corey Oko. He's mild. He is. I guess so. Corey got to go with that. He's mild. Hit the like button for being mild. He's mild. That's fucked up. Y'all fucked up for that. Damn. Corey would say he's mild. Mild is a cold one, man. Mild is a cold one. Let's see. Damn. What the fuck? Damn, I just seen this, man. What the fuck? Another nigga in the news. Real quick. Southwest Airlines says if you're fat as fuck, you're gonna have to pay for 2 seats. If you fat as fuck and you stinking, you're gonna have to pay for 2 seats. Is that fair? Is that Mr. Cart? What's up with it? Mr. Cart in this motherfucker. Bobby Transparency in this motherfucker. I was at a restaurant this weekend and they was playing Jesse Reyes. And I was thinking about Bobby Transparency. I was like, they playing Jesse Reyes in this motherfucker. Every time I see that bitch, I think about that dog. Oh man, shout out Jesse Reyes, man. Is this fucked up if you're fat, you gotta pay for 2 seats? I guess so, man. It's fucked up sitting next to a motherfucker like that, huh? Hit the like button for this guy. Hit the like button for this game. Oh, man. Let me say right quick. What else we had? Oh, yeah. Shit. Another nigga in the nose. Oh, shit, I didn't want that. Somebody sent me this episode right here.
Alright, this is private property. Don't enter the yard.
Don't know me. I got a broke fucking foot.
Don't enter this yard.
But the money.
Wait a minute, hold on. Hold on, let me do that. Wait a minute. Anything can happen. That's the name of the pod episode today.
Alright, this is private property. Don't enter the yard.
Don't know me. I got a broke fucking foot.
Don't enter this yard.
But the motherfucker ain't got to park in the middle of the road. He could put it.
What would you do in this scenario?
Please leave. You need to stop approaching me. Stop approaching me.
This was my fucking house.
Stop approaching me. Could you please get out of our yard and back in your vehicle? Could you please get out of the yard and get back in your vehicle, please, sir?
Okay.
I don't say nothing. Please.
I mean,
Could you please?
I'm too old.
Could you please get out of the yard and back in your vehicle?
No,
could you please?
It is what it is. But you see, evidently I ain't scared of y'all. I mean, I love black people. I have hired.
Y'all, look,
I've worked for 30 fucking years. I have hired. You know, be hurt.
You've been asking us to get away. Hey.
La, y'all know any of them? Yeah. They worked for me for goddamn 10, 15 years. I'm a nice guy.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is,
okay.
all you gotta do is get off the fucking road. You ain't gotta park in the middle.
At this point, you trespassing. You've been asked to leave several times.
What would you do right here?
Y'all.
Hey.
I'm sick of this shit. I ain't putting no more. Get in the house. You hear me? I ain't putting up with it no more. You motherfuckers. Hey, you can keep filming all you want to, but you're going to one in your fucking head.
What would you do right there?
I'm not. He's gonna go to jail. He's gonna go to jail. He's gonna go to jail.
What would you do right there? Would you have shot him or send him to jail? Would you have shot him or send him to jail? Hit the like button for this guy. Would you have shot him or sent him to jail? Jesus Christ. What would you do? A lot of my people say they would have shot her. They like, man, I'd have shot her. But then would you have caught a case? Then would you be fighting it? Would you be fighting it? Would you be fighting that? I mean, you know.
Jail. He's gonna go to jail.
He just come on your property. If you'd have came to his house like that, he would have just shot you as soon as you came in the yard.
Don't enter this yard.
But the motherfucker ain't got to park in the middle of the road. He can put it on.
All right, we just asked you to get in your car and please leave. You need to stop approaching me. Stop approaching me.
This was my fucking house.
If a black man come up on a white man's yard like that, he would have been gunned down, huh? I live in NYC. YNs are shooting here every day. Facts. He gave him the warning shot. Yeah. He was trying to be nice. They didn't want to hear shit. Yeah. Would you would have shot him though? Would you would have shot him?
Stop approaching me. Could you please get out of our yard and back in your vehicle? Could you please get out of the yard and get back in your vehicle, please, sir?
Okay.
I don't say nothing. Please.
I mean,
Could you please?
I'm too old.
Could you please get out of the yard and back in your vehicle?
No,
Could you please?
It is what it is. But it's evidently I ain't scared of y'all. I mean, I love black people. I have hired.
Y'all, look,
I've worked for 30 fucking years.
Don't
I
say
have
nothing.
hired. You know me hurt.
You've been asked to get away. Hey.
La, y'all know any of them? Yeah. They worked for me for goddamn 10, 15 years. I'm a nice guy.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is,
Okay.
all you gotta
say nothing to
do
him.
is get off the fucking road. You
Okay.
ain't gotta park in the middle.
At this point, you trespassing. You've been asked to leave several times.
Now, why is he going to get the gun?
Say something.
Hey.
I'm sick of this shit. I ain't putting up none of it no more. You hear me? Get in the house. You hear me?
Now, after he shoot, don't you get to shoot at him after he shoot? If he shot the gun, don't you get to shoot at him? A kid named Gravedigger was killed in a spot in Brooklyn. 11 chipped, 3 died, including the shooter. You can't come to my driveway with an AR thinking it's sweet. Facts. Fact. Yeah, man. New York is wild, man. The YNs is going crazy everywhere, man. It's YN culture out here right now, man. It's YN culture, man. It's YN culture, man. I'm finna start riding around with the Batman suit on. You understand me? I'm finna start riding around with the Batman suit on because it's YN culture out here right now, man. The YNs is you know, hey man. The YNs is on bullshit right now, man. You know, motherfuckers is shooting just to be shooting. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? They shooting just to be shouting. Hey, man. Fuck it, man. Hit the like button for this game. You know, it's getting wild out here, man. It's getting wild out here. Gavin dedicating his life to Donald, man. It's getting wild out here. You know, when the politicians be moving like this, it's getting wild out here. Make America Gavin again. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of weird right there, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, make America great again. You know, that's some Donald Trump shit, but at least it's like make America great again. It's like make America Gavin again. That's some selfish, some self shit like a motherfucker, man. Make America me again. That's a weird shit right there. Joe Blas in this motherfucker. This shit weird, man. I don't know, man. Make America Gavin again. Make America Gavin again? Motherfucker couldn't come up with some better shit than that, like. Make America Gavin again. It seemed like a motherfucker could have came up with some better shit than that, man. I don't know, man. It's just... Newsom was right about everything. Real patriot. I mean, it's not like Trump is not hot. I mean, it seemed like he could have did better. It seemed like he could have did. This is all for sale. It seemed like he could have. I don't know, man. I don't know. It could have did better. It could have been a little bit more creative, man. I don't know, man. Gavin Newsom. Man, it's getting wild out here, man. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. Hit the like button for this game. I haven't posted a BossMack animated episode, and BossMack still rock with me. I appreciate that, man. According to the old folks' mindset, black people were more united so America be great again. I don't trust Newsom. I don't trust him either. I feel like they're not even trying to hide it anymore. There's a stage and they're all actors. Facts. It's weird out here, man. It's getting weird out here, man. Very strange, man. Everybody about theyself, you know? Hit the like button for this game. Just like... had seen something. Where they was yeah. Oh, thanks, man. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh shit. Got my new book, man. Oh shit. I got my own book. I got my new book. I was wondering where this motherfucker was at. Just had a book come in. Looking forward to reading this. Yeah, I see that. Autobiography of a yogi, that motherfucker. Let me see. This camera, yeah. Autobiography of a yogi. Just came in. Looking forward to reading that. Yeah. I gotta get on the plane this week. That's gonna be a good look. Hit the like button on that for this guy. Yeah. He said, lock your door, BM. Yeah, man. I know I gotta watch out, man. But then, you know, I'd hate to have to shoot a motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? Hate to have to shoot a motherfucker. Can you dig it? Hit the like button for this guy. You know? Hit the like button for this guy. What y'all know about that? Who or what is a yogi? He said, who or what is a yogi? This is a book about the autobiography. This is the autobiography of a yogi. Paramhansa Yogananda. Yeah. Very good book I've heard. Very good book I've heard. Yeah. Hit the like button for this guy. So y'all got to see the BossMack get a book delivered. All right. Let me see right quick. Where was I going? All right. Wait a minute, see. Ghislaine Maxwell speaks on Donald. Ghislaine Maxwell.
With him, he was a gentleman in all respects. I don't recall
ever seen him in his house, for instance. I actually never saw the president in any type of massage setting. I never witnessed the president in any inappropriate setting in any way. The president was never inappropriate with anybody. In the times that I was with him, he was a gentleman in all respects.
I wonder, is Just Lane about to get a pardon? I wonder if she about to get a pardon. I wonder if she about to get a pardon around this motherfucker. Shout out Just Lane. Another nigga in the news. Let me see. Ain't the yogi people that do yoga? Yeah. Yeah, they the people that do yoga. BossMack, you out of to NY? She about to get a pardon though. She about to get a pardon. I saw this weekend.
You kind of looking at me like kind of funny, bro. Like at that, man. You know,
I saw this weekend. This was like a lot of big news. Hernandez Govan jumps in Seti Nash's live talking reckless. Fresh after beating a murder case and shit. He said, BossMack, you need the Steve the Dean's Fundamentals of Game book. It's pure fire. Boss heading out to NY. Nah, I ain't going to New York. I ain't going to New York. I got to go to Minnesota. I got to go out to Minnesota. I got to go on a mission, man, to Minnesota for a couple of days. Hit the like button. So I'm going to be doing some content in Minnesota. You know. But yeah, I saw this right here. Hernandez Govan and Seti Nash. And Hernandez Govan seemed to pull up to Seti Nash live with some gangster shit after beating a murder case. I got you if you come out to New York. Shout out Mr. Cart. Yeah, I gotta go out there. I gotta go out there. Yeah, I know, man, Mind State. I know that's my guy, man. I'm surprised he ain't sent me that book. Shout out to Steve the Dean, though. Pull up if y'all nerves. All right. Yeah, man, it's right here.
I just don't respect, you know what I'm saying, man. You know how, you know, you was putting the narrative out like I had something, like I was really in on this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you tried to flip it when you get to the emotions and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't respect that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, did motherfucker already like bar you from Memphis from doing some goofy ass shit like that? Like,
First off, watch who the fuck you talking to, nigga. Any nigga ban me from Memphis, I do my step through that motherfucker. Fuck is you talking about, bro? Like, you can do that old man stale face shit you got going on, nigga, but this Seti Nash, bro. Like, I don't know what the fuck you got going on, bro. But I'm one of them niggas. You straight. You kind of look. You don't come on the internet talking to me like that, nigga. For surely. I'm not that nigga.
One thing we ain't finna do is argue on Instagram. You know, I look at you as like little kids at high school that used to get beat up and shit, and now you got a voice since the internet has been invented. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, we ain't got to do this. Like, I'll be in LA soon. I'll be in Atlanta soon. Nigga, we can meet up and I'll kick the pies out your motherfucking ass. Nigga, we ain't got to.
It's funny, man, if I hear from a nigga talking reckless, just beat a murder case. Just beat a murder case. But I think this is all like WWE, man. I think these niggas WWE, you know, for content type shit, man. But it's interesting, man, to see a nigga that just beat a murder case talk like this on. You know what I'm saying? I would be somewhere having an ice cold beverage. I wouldn't even care about what a nigga said about me. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even care. You know what I'm saying? His daughter got killed because of this shit right here. Hernandez Govan daughter got chipped because of this shit right here. He did not win. People don't come in for nothing. If you ever touch down in Cleveland, I got you, OG. He said Cleveland. Shout out Cleveland. Shout out Cleveland, man. I might be in Cleveland. Shit. Ain't no telling, man. Ain't no telling, man. Should be, you know, ain't no telling, man. It's possible, man. Nigga, fuck around and be in Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? It is possible. Hit the like button for this game. All right. How long I been on here, man? Oh, an hour. All right. Anything can happen. Let me show some love to this dude right here. Let me show some love to this dude right here. The most gangster. Jesus.
Off one night. Was it for a dance? No, it wasn't for a dance.
I saw this little story about Deion. And you know, the reason why I'm posting this, man, is it made me think about how long Deion been out there. And how Deion, I think Deion fucking with what's that little bitch name? Chris Brown ex little bitch. I forgot her name. But Deion fucking with Chris Brown ex bitch right now. Now look. A former exotic dancer, Sonya Platinum Meadows, claims Deion Sanders once offered her a 55K watch to handle a bitch for him.
Strawberry. She used to Joan him. And so Joan means crack jokes. This lingo I'm saying is from the South. She used to Joan him by his Jerry curls and all his jewelry. So he got really, really tired of it. He was like, look, I'm gonna give you my
Look how much mileage that bitch got. Look at how much mileage that bitch got. That bitch got mileage, covered up with makeup and all kind of shit, man. Look at that.
Worth $55,000 and just put it in my hands and beat her up.
Why?
Because she got on his nerve. I was like, Strawberry, you know what? I'm gonna hit you and just knock you out. Girl, he's gonna give me this money. I'm gonna give you $10,000 tomorrow. Let me beat your ass. Man, stopped all that. I had my white boots on, girl. I was ready. See, I still never asked him, how did he find that out?
Like our watch, is this ringing any bells?
Nah, that don't ring no bells to me.
You have any idea what I'm talking about?
Nah, no, man, no.
I also heard that Deion Sanders offered you a watch one night. Was it for a dance?
No, it wasn't for a dance. Strawberry. She used to Joan him. And so Joan means crack jokes. This lingo I'm saying is from the South. She used to Joan him by his Jerry curls and all his jewelry. So he got really, really tired of it. And he was like, look, I'm gonna give you my watch. This watch is worth $55,000 and just put it in my hands and beat her up.
Why?
Because she got on his nerve. I was like, Strawberry, you know what? I'm gonna hit you and just knock you out. Girl, he's gonna give me this money. I'm gonna give you $10,000 tomorrow. Let me beat your ass. Man, stopped all that.
Hit the like button. I forgot. What's that bitch name? I can't remember that bitch name. Carucci, yeah. He used to fuck with, when you think about it, Deion was out there with bitches that look like this.
I had my white boots on, girl. I was ready. See, I still never asked him, how did he find that out?
And now he fucking with Carucci. It's a beautiful thing being a nigga, man. Hit the like button for this gang. Let me pull up this other motherfucker right here, man. This motherfucker right here, man. Hit the like button. Serial butt sniffer. Dude look like he do that type of shit. He look like a serial butt sniffer, don't he? He look like that, huh? Serial butt sniffer. Busted again after being creeping on women in public. Out on $100,000 bail. That's only 10 bands, but so he got nothing better to do out here sniffing ass all day. That's demonic. Why would you want to do that? That's demonic. Sniffing ass. That's demonic, man. What are we doing? And he looked like it. And then you go to jail for it. Why would you be creeping around trying to sniff ass? You know what I'm saying? That's demonic, man. I think motherfuckers really be possessed by demons. And then when you embrace your demon, when you embrace it, it just leads you to the penitentiary with the other demons. You know what I'm saying? All right. Now this story, man, I was sent this story. Who's this guy? Darnell. What's his name? Eric Darnell. I'm gonna send this story. Let me see. People don't believe it, but chew raw garlic cloves and let it sit on your stomach for 60 seconds with no water. What? Garlic is powerful. Let me see. I was sent this right here. This story right here. What y'all know about this right here? Eric Darnell. They say
update on the truck driver Eric Darnell. Unfortunately, he was found unalived. Now, if you don't know what's been going on with this case, this is a driver from Birmingham, Alabama. He was on a routine trip that he was going to drop off in Memphis, Tennessee. And at one point, he was on the phone with his wife. And the last time she talked to him was at 3 o'clock in the morning. Now, it was being stated that he had actually stopped a little bit outside of Little Rock, Arkansas, which that is my city. And it looks like his truck was found with the keys in the truck, but his login and other items were gone. It is being reported that he was found by a tree with rope around it. Now, of course, I've been looking for news outlets. A lot of people are not reporting this. So as soon as I get some more concrete information, I am going to come back to you guys.
stomach virus, okay. He said rich tricking is still tricking. Facts. Rich tricking is still tricking. But yeah, they told me to put this story out there about Eric Darnell. All the truck drivers should be careful out there. I always felt like, you know, when you driving through down south, anywhere like that, you really gotta have your gun in the car. I don't know how it is going from state to state with artillery, but you just gotta have artillery, man. I don't even know how you could be out here on the road without artillery, even though the police is gonna get on you, man, at some point. You just gotta have artillery, man. I don't know how you can do anything, man. As a truck driver, you should be able to just have artillery, man. I don't know how they live without artillery. You know what I'm saying? With all kind of weapons, man. You just gotta have all kind of weapons. Shout out to all the truck drivers out there. I don't know how my uncle did it, man. My uncle was a truck driver for, 30, 40 years or something like that, man. He used to just be, man. I remember riding with him across the United States multiple times in this truck, man. You know what I'm saying? That was some wild shit. I don't even know how he did it, man. You know? I don't even know how he did it. Boss, back in the day before the game, what was the most you spent on a date? What was the most the BossMack spent on a date? I don't know, man. I just what's the most I ever spent on a date? Shit, man. I think I just spent $400 on a date recently. I think I just spent $400. But D Skrilla, what's up with it?
Dude, what's up? I'm checking you out.
You checking me out right now? That's what's up. Who over there with you?
Yeah, me checking you out right now with my green shirt on, man.
What's up with it? This D Skrilla tapping in from Milwaukee, watching the podcast in Milwaukee. Shout out to the 414 out there, all the 414 people. What's up with it, D Skrilla?
Oh man, Money said he want that green joint you got on.
Hey man, tell him, whatever he need, we gonna make it happen, man. We got him.
You did.
100.
We gonna respond to the next topic.
All right, that's what's up. All right, y'all, 100.
Yes.
Hit the like button for this game. This dick ain't free. Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, man. Let me see. What I wanted to say. Shit, man. But I was out with my goddaughter though, so that don't count, man. Shout out to Nye Lee if she tapped in. Let me see. What's the most I spent on a date? Shit, man, I probably done spent. I mean, it depends on. It depends, man, because I done did like, excursions and shit where nigga went on like little vacations and shit, you know what I'm saying? So if we wanna factor in hotel rooms and food and shit. I don't know, man. I done did some excursions, man, with various bitches in my life, man. I've done that, man, for real though. But they earned it though, like, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to I wasn't in no get to know a bitch stage. It was more like she had been on the team for a minute and, we just celebrating and doing shit, you know what I'm saying? But let's say like on some meeting a new bitch, hanging out with a bitch, doing something. I probably done popped out on some steak dinners and shit. Concerts. Shit, man, I done did some concerts with the dinner. Man, I done did like, matter of fact, I done did like I done did some dinner with the concert, then with the room for the hedonistic activities afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Like a whole package. Shit, man. I done did some shit where we went to go to the concert and we had the room and we got so carried away with the hedonistic activity, we didn't even make it to the concert because we was in the hedonistic activities. You know what I'm saying? We just did the dinner and then had the hedonistic activities. Deion Sanders said, I've been out with my crew and my boys and spent thousands. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. I feel that. I feel that. I feel that. But on a bitch. But directly on a bitch, though. Like, and getting to know a bitch like a new bitch, like, hey, I just met this bitch and, you know, hey, we about to go out and I'm in the get to know a bitch phase. I don't go over a certain amount though, man. You know what I'm saying? But if I wanna, but see then, you know, I be in the state of mind too of like, if I wanna eat at this particular restaurant because I want to eat at this particular restaurant, I do that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I pop out with a bitch and go to Ruth Chris or some shit like that, or, you know, Fleming's, or, you know what I'm saying, just because I want that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, or some sushi, you know what I'm saying? What's that sushi spot? I forgot the name of that sushi spot. That Michelin star sushi spot around this motherfucker. But you know, man, I'll pop out, you know what I'm saying, just because I be on some I'm popping out type of shit. But, you know, I done spent a couple hundred on some dinners and shit, you know what I'm saying? You know, yeah, man. But I ain't never really been like, as far as like, when I think of tricking, though, man, when I think of tricking, I be thinking about shit like a bitch calling a nigga up and be like, you know, I need car note money, or, you know, I need some rent money, or, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm trying to get this bag, and you really do that shit. You get the bitch a bag because she said she need that shit. Hit the like button. On a new bitch nominal, the roster, who knows? It's whatever I feel like doing. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Back in the day, Red Lobster meant that she's gonna get nasty, messed up. You know, I like fine dining for myself, though. You know what I'm saying? I be on some. If I'm doing some shit, you know what I'm saying, I do nice shit, you know what I'm saying? So if the bitch is with me, then she gonna experience the nice shit too, you know what I'm saying? And we out and we vibing and shit, and this is how I be living type shit. But as far as do this or else, a bitch coming at me on some do this or else type of shit, I always go with else. I always go with else. Minnesota. Hello?
Hey, is this the BossMack?
This the BossMack. Who this right here?
What's up, broski? My name is Shaq. I'm from Minnesota. I watch your show faithfully, bro. You feel me?
What's up with it, bro? That's what's happening.
Nothing much, my man. I was just watching your show on live this morning. You feel me?
Okay.
And I seen you say I'm coming to Minnesota, and I got excited. I'm like, no way. I gotta hit bro up. Tap in with them.
Yeah, I'm gonna be out there, man. I'm gonna be out there this weekend, man. I'm coming out there, man.
My brother, I got a store out here, and it's inspired by Nipsey Hussle. You feel me?
Okay.
My favorite rapper.
Okay.
And we got a sneaker store. It's called the House of Hustle.
Okay. Okay.
Bro, come out here, come fuck with us. We'd love to show you some love, BossMack.
Okay, I'm gonna fuck with y'all for real. House of Hustle.
It's called House of Hustle. We got Instagram. I'm gonna text you everything, bro.
100, man. Shoot me that, man. I'm gonna pull up for sure.
Dude, that would be a dream come true. You don't understand, bro. I got all my homies out here listening to you. We appreciate the game you give, bro. Every morning when I'm getting ready for work, I'm listening to you, bro. Believe it or not.
Blessings, man. I appreciate that. 100, man. 100.
That's love, bro. Let me know when you're out here, man. We'll even pick you up at the airport, bro.
Hey,
Send you my info.
shoot me your info. I'm going to tap in for sure.
Say less, my brother. We're going to see you soon.
100.
All right, bro.
Yeah. Hit the like button for the game. God bless that right there. That was a good look right there, man. Shout out Minnesota, man. Shout out Minnesota, man. I'm gonna try to do some foodie shit out there, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I was hit the like button for this game. Paul Allen, he say he got some heat in that store too. That's what's up. That's what's up. Shout out Paul Allen. Hit the like button for this game. All right, shit, let me see right quick. The Michelin system started as a way to market their tires and became one of the most prestigious rating systems in the world. I heard that from wait, what's his name, man? I don't want to fuck up his name, man. My nigga that came on the chef that came on on the show, Sakari. Wait a minute. Let me pull him up, man. My nigga cooking with Sakari Smithwick. Sakari Smithwick. Shout out Sakari, man. That's my nigga, man. Cooking with Sakari. Shout out my nigga Sakari, man. That nigga was telling me all about the Michelin system, man, when he did the podcast, man. Shout out to that nigga. I definitely want to fuck with that nigga in New York, man. House of Hustle. Yeah, I gotta follow that dude. Yeah. BossMack. Love the review of Boa. Hey, I appreciate that. A lot of people tried to say, because I got that tomahawk steak. A lot of people tried to say that tomahawk was kind of small. But you know that tomahawk was dry aged though. That was like a 21-day dry aged though. So I think when they dry age, they get a little smaller. I'm going to keep it a buck. If y'all seen that review I did on Boa, I ain't going to lie. I was extra full off of that steak. I had to stuff that steak down. I had to stuff it down. You know what I'm saying? I was over full. You know what I'm saying? But what I should have had done, I ain't going to lie, man. If I would have snuck some A1 in there, man, that would have been a I don't know, man. I be liking A1 on my steak, man. I know all these steak houses be like, what the fuck, that's blasphemy and all this and all that. I just like A1 on my steaks, man. I just like A1 on my steak, man. I think that motherfucker would have been fire, bro. Shit, tomahawks we had took 2 days to eat. Yeah, man. Yeah, that was a dry aged joint though, you know. That was a dry aged joint. One of my moves for a big ass steak is took some home, steak and eggs the next morning. Yeah. I should have probably did that. I ain't gonna lie, Technobility. I should have probably did that. But It was fire. That was my that was a fire. That was fire. That steak was fire though. The steak was fire. The salad was fire. The baked potato was weak. I should have shitted on the baked potato a little more. The baked potato wasn't. I was disappointed. It was decent. I expected more. What's the difference between the tomahawk steaks and other cuts? Tomahawk is a big ass giant steak, bro. Tomahawk is a big dog. That's a big dog. That's big dog. When you go to Roof Chris or Fleming's or somewhere like that, tell them you want a tomahawk. And then you're gonna be like, okay. You're gonna be like, okay, all right. You're gonna be like, okay, this is a big dog. This is a big dog steak. It's the biggest dog. The porter, you could get a big dog porterhouse, but the tomahawk is, nigga, hey man, big dog. Do that next time. Next time you go to Roof Chris or Fleming's or any premier steakhouse, just be like, hey man, I need that tomahawk, man. Bring the tomahawk out. Quit playing. I ain't playing with y'all in here. Bring that shit out. Medium rare. Let's go. And the motherfucker and the waiter gonna look at you and go say, okay. The waiter gonna be like, all right. I hear what you saying. The waiter gonna be like, okay, all right, yeah. I said it's up today. Okay, let's go. When he go back there to the chef gonna be like, okay, shit. Hey, get it out. Bring out the tomahawk. He gonna be like, okay. Yeah, man. He said no steak sauce. If it needs steak sauce, it's not seasoned well. I need that seasoning to seep into the marble. You know, I can eat it without the steak sauce too, though, Technobility. I could go without the steak sauce too, but man, I just like, I don't know, man. You know, I just like that sauce. Hey, man, shout out Mark Dollars. You damn right. And see, Boa had like some fake A1. That they had like a fake. They was like, this is our A1 sauce. I'm like, okay, so y'all got some fake A1. See, I should have spoke on that in the review as well. Said they brought out some fake A1. They said this is their fake A1. I gotta nail them details down. I'm trying to nail the details down in the review. Try to catch all the subtle nuances of the experience. You know what I'm talking about? Hit the like button for this game. Yeah, man. Yeah, the tomahawk though, man. Joe Blast, when you go out to dinner and you go out with a bitch and you just get that tomahawk, the bitch is gonna feel you. She gonna be like, okay. She gonna be like, okay, I'm out with big dog. I'm out with a big dog. She gonna be like, I'm out with the big dog. The bitch gonna be like, I'm out with a big dog. Okay? Big dog. Big dog. I fuck with that 57. I don't like 57, bro. I don't like 57, man. I don't like 57, bro. I don't like 57. I don't like 57. Oh man, but they brought out some chimichurri sauce though. I should have spoke on that. They brought me out some chimichurri sauce. That shit with the chimichurri was fire. He said the Heinz 57. I was in San Juan last year for my B-Day, and they don't sell an A1 anywhere out there. Hit the like button for this game. All right. Look at my nigga. Look at my nigga Sakari. Wait, look at this nigga, man. Shout out Sakari.
Miss Airline. She supports black and brown people, women, like really dope. But she's coming out with yacht water. For me, it's just like gives that nice like vibe. You know what I mean? And when I drink water, I want a vibe. You know what I mean? So I would say yacht water. That's what I look out for.
Look at this nigga glasses, man. Shout out to Sakari. He got look at this nigga. That nigga's a player. Them glasses.
I try to go for at least a gallon. Try. I don't know if I'm gonna get it. I don't know. I try. All love. I really like this new water brand that's coming out. It's called Yacht Water. It's by this amazing founder. Her name is Airline. She supports black and brown people, women, like really dope. But she's coming out with yacht water. For me, it's just like gives that nice like vibe. You know what I mean?
Shout out Sakari, man. Player glasses on right there. All right, let me see right quick, man, what we got, man. Reader, listener, email. Let's get it popping, cracking, bracking. Going in the right direction, man. You got to take notes. Like the Michelin reviews. Facts, man. Yeah. That's what I'm going to start doing, man. Have a little notepad and write shit down, man, and check the notes. Yeah. Yeah. You right about that, man. I be trying to remember the details. I be just trying to remember the details. I don't even be taking notes, man. That's a violation. I could do better. For sure. I could do better. All right. Reader, listener, email. Here we go, man. You want to be ready? All right. A nigga from Toronto, Canada, writes to BossMack. He say, BossMack, I've been tapped in heavy to the pod since a breakup 6 months ago. The game you drop has helped me a lot, so salute to you. Quick background. I run an Airbnb business. I'm in Cleveland right now, but moving around to Houston soon. My question is about old bitches. I don't mind approaching them, but they always bring up my age early on and sometimes throw in sweetheart or you're so sweet like they sonning me. When I don't give off that energy, I'm about to be 30, so I'm wondering, do I check that right away or play it off in a light way so they know I'm not going for it? I got a little team out here, 22, 29, and 35. And the 35 never trips off my age, but when the older ones do, how should I carry myself? Hit the like button. All right. You know what, man? I think you might be imagining shit by thinking bitches is sunning you. You know what I'm saying? I think you looking for bitches to sun you because they older than you, but I say, you know, just carry yourself like a valuable man. You know what I'm saying? You carry yourself like a valuable man, and bitches is gonna fall in line. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and you just conduct. If you crossing all the T's and dotting the I's, you know what I'm saying? You out here as a man, standing on your own tool. You know, you got your own shit. You know, you're living in your own shit. You're driving your own shit. You got money to do whatever you want to do. You could move around freely with no restrictions. You don't have no limitations. To me, a bitch sunning you only come when you have limitations. You know what I'm saying? When you got limitations, when you can't do this or that, then a bitch is sunning you. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't have no limitations, you could do, you know what I'm saying? You got to, you know what I mean? You moving as an autonomous man out here, you know what I'm saying? You could summon a bitch to your residence, you know what I'm saying? You can go pick a bitch up in a vehicle, you know what I'm saying? You could do all man shit. You ain't asking a bitch for nothing. You don't need no help or nothing. You ain't deferring no authority to a bitch because you got limitations. Then she can't sun you. Then a bitch can't sun you. It's in your imagination. You listening to her lingo, you know, just because she call you sweetheart or some shit, that don't mean that a bitch, you know, you so sweet. That you shouldn't let that bother. You shouldn't let them words bother you. As long as you moving like a big dog, that's what you doing. You know what I'm saying? And just, you know. And these bitches be needing it, and you know, and these bitches be needing this YN energy, man. If you out here YNing, you damn near, you not really like a pure YN right now. You know, 30. You at the old age of YN. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, some of these older bitches, you know, 35, 40 might, you know what I'm saying? But if you covering bases, you able to do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? You able to do what you want to do. Bitches fall in line. They need that young nigga energy. Especially if you out here on some autonomous moving, you out here handling your business. They need that young nigga energy. You know what I'm saying? So I would, you know what? I would never let bitches think that they hurt my feelings by calling me sweetheart or saying I'm sweet or none of that. You know what I'm saying? You being sunned by a bitch if, you know, you gotta, you defer authority to a bitch because you got limitations. You know what I'm saying? Like if you was a younger dude and, you know, you had to live with a bitch, you know what I'm saying? Because you will be homeless if you didn't live with her. Now you getting sunned. Now you deferring authority. You need to use a bitch car because you don't got a car and you younger than her. Now you getting sunned. But you see how you could even be older than a bitch and you need to use her car and she's still gonna sun you. You could be older than a bitch and you still need to use her car, she gonna sun you. You could be older than a bitch and you gotta live with her or you'll be homeless and she'll sun you. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like the sunning is based off of limitations. If you got limitations, unmanly limitations. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button. So I wouldn't even worry about none of that shit, man. I'd be like, you know, I'm doing my thing, bitch. Holla at bitches. You know what I'm saying? If a bitch say you look young or you young or whatever, you say, bitch, I'm handling all my business function. You know what I'm saying? I got everything is working. You know what I'm saying? I'm in full authority. Everything is working. Businesses is in motion. You know what I'm saying? You see how I pulled up. You see the vehicle I pulled up on you in. You know what I'm saying? You see what, you know, I could do I could move around freely with no limitations. You know what I'm saying? So then you proceed to give a bitch some orders. This is what we doing. You know what I'm saying? And that's that. You know what I'm saying? And just feel good about it and be like, you know, as long as you have it, you being your own man, you can't be sunned. You know what I'm saying? All bitches is falling in line. You your own nigga. When you got limitations, now it's sunning. Now you can be sunned. You know what I'm saying? You know, you could be sunned. You could be sunned. If you living in a bitch's house because you'll be homeless if you couldn't live nowhere else, then you could be sunned. You know what I'm saying? If you living with a bitch and you'll be homeless if you wasn't living with her, when you in there playing a video game late at night, a bitch can say, hey, it's time to go to bed, nigga. It's time to go to bed, nigga. Cut the TV off, nigga. And then you have to cut the TV off. You know what I'm talking about? Hit the like button for this game. Then you will have to cut the TV off. You know. But if you living in your own house and the bitch is in the room in the bed and you been there playing a game and the bitch say, can you come to bed? You say, hold on, bitch, I'll be in there. You know what I'm saying? I'll be in there. You always, you want to leave, bitch? You want to leave? You see, you have authority. You could be like, you want to leave? Or you gonna wait till I finish getting this Madden in? And then, you know what I'm saying? You the authority. You know what I'm saying? You know, like it's like if you gotta drive a bitch's car because you don't have a car, and then you out with your peoples, she could call and be like, bring my car back. She could be like, nigga, bring my car. And see, then you gotta bring her car back. Versus you was out with your peoples in your own car. She was like, when you coming back? I'm gonna be back when I'm back, though. You feel me? I just can't tell you be like, well, hey, man, you don't have to worry about me being out. You know what I'm saying? You only get sunned when you lack authority. You know what I'm saying? When you lack authority. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, hit the like button for this game. You know, if anything, these old bitches should be thankful you breaking their back for them, man. They getting a dose of young nigga, and they getting a dose of it's almost YN. You know, you in the old age of YN, they getting a dose they getting a dose. When you hit them with the dick, they getting a dose. They should be joyful and thankful. I know bitches, listen, let me tell you something, man. I know old bitches that's, you know, bitches that's 40, you know, bitches that's like 40, 35, 40. You know what I'm saying? They get a young nigga like around your age, them bitches is really thankful for that dick. I just heard, a bitch just told me that last night. I just heard that from a bitch last night. You know what I'm saying? She was like, you know. She was complaining to me about a young nigga. She was complaining to me. Now this ain't a bitch I fuck with. This is a bitch I know. We was just chopping it up about some shit. And she was complaining about a YN. Matter of fact, this YN, he the same as you. He the same as you. About a little older, like 32. And she like probably 41 or some shit. And she was talking about how she appreciated that young dick, right? But she was mad at him because bro had turned around and was trying to charge a bitch. He was like, you know what? I'm finna start charging you. I'm gonna need you to start. I'm gonna need you to start kicking in for this dick. Now, old boy, you know what I'm saying? He was exercising his game backwards, because he fucked up because, he started off fucking for free, right? He started off beating the pussy up on a regular basis for free, right? And then in the middle of that, he tried to turn it in, I'm charging you for the dick. And see, that don't really work like that. You gotta start off like that. You gotta start off with the, I ain't fucking unless you break bread. You know what I'm saying? But be that as it may, she was like, cause she got some old niggas. And she was like, man, I really miss that young dick like that. And I was like, you miss that young dick? And she was like, yeah. So the nigga told you had to pay. She was like, oh, I ain't giving that nigga nothing. I was like, damn, man. I hear you. Wayne Williams in this motherfucker, 414. Man, I'm contemplating the Milwaukee run too on this swing, man. I'm contemplating the Milwaukee run on this swing. I got Big Frank. I got Big Frank lined up, man. Possibly, man. I'm thinking if I'm gonna do that. Oh, that's what's up. Shout out to House of Hustle, man. Blessings. Hell yeah. Damn, man, that's crazy, man. Shout out to House of Hustle, man. Shout out to Alan Sullivan, man. Philadelphia in the building. All right. Do you have a heart to be ruthless to a bitch? Damn, that was ruthless. Well, shout out to my homegirl, man. She probably listening. I hope she's not mad that I put that out there. Mr. Cardi said I was at a block party and my bitch said it was time to come inside. Man, I'm going out my way. For a demo, and whenever I hear bullshit like that, man, it's demo time. Hit the like button for that gang. All right. Let's do another reader, listener, email. Now, this one is anything can happen. Anything can happen. Okay, man, you wanna, okay, this is a, This is a dark reader listener email right here. This is filled with darkness. This is darkness right here. Let me see right quick. What's up, cat? It's unbelievable. Biggie Smalls is the illest. Joe Blast, I appreciate that $5. How do you keep yourself from begging them, BossMack? How do you keep yourself from begging them? Okay, clarify that, bro. What do you mean by that? Begging for what? How do I keep myself from begging who for what? Begging bitches for pussy? Is that what you saying? How do I keep from begging them? Clarify that, Joe Blast. What do you mean? Begging them for pussy? Or what? Begging. I appreciate that $5. What you mean by that, Joe Blast? Shit, let me cut that. For this game. All right, Joe Blast. What'd he say? King Ravens. All right. How do you keep from begging? All right. I never bro. The way I see it is I have a fucked up attitude about shit, bro. Like, I ain't gonna even lie, man. I have a fucked up attitude about some shit, bro. And you know, I'm of the opinion that dick rules over the universe. Like, God is God, man, and bitches. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's an honor for a bitch to get some dick. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, you know, I just it's dishonorable to be begging for pussy, like, to me, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I'm expending great energy, you know what I'm saying, in fucking. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not never begging for no pussy ever. I can't do it. I can't do it, bro. I can't do it, man. I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? I need the energy, you know what I'm saying, more than the bitch. I need to keep the energy more than the bitch. So, you know, if a bitch is not in like joyful requesting, if a bitch is not joyfully requesting some dick, then I don't even trip, bro. I'm not. In my salad days, I probably was anxious for pussy. You know what I'm saying? But I never really was a beg for pussy nigga ever in my whole life. You know what I'm saying? I felt like it was dishonorable. I felt like it was dishonorable, man. Like, to be begging for pussy, man. I just could never do it, man. You know, when I be seeing the desperation of bitches, bro. I be seeing the desperation of bitches. You know what I'm saying? And if you really paid attention to the desperation of bitches, you would be like, I ain't gotta beg for no pussy. You know what I'm saying? You know, as long as if you's a man, like, to me, it's one. Now I know the world, the average man is thirsty, right? The average man is thirsty. The blade is open right now. The blade is 24 hours, man. Hoes be on the Figaro blade 24 hours, man. It's many hoes out there right now. It's niggas thirsty out there. It's niggas out there trying to buy some pussy. But I you know, I could never do that. You know what I'm saying? I believe it's like you know, we live in a thirsty world, you know what I'm saying, where thirstiness rule over most men. But, you know, and that make for the blade to exist. But the truth is the dick rule everything. You know what I'm saying? And if you's a man, if you's a healthy man with a reasonable state of mind, and you doing all the proper man shit, and you know what I'm saying, your appearance is good, you smelling good, got good hygiene, you know, your mind is clear, you have good thoughts, you have good morals, you carry yourself with dignity and honor. Bitches should be requesting some dick from you. You know what I'm saying? You should have bitches lining up requesting dick from you. You know what I'm saying? Now, it might not be the bitches that you want. You might be like, I want this super bad bitch right here, or this bitch right. But you know, I come from the school of thought of liking the bitches that like you. If you in a domain of liking the bitches that like you, and you covering all the manhood bases, you know what I'm saying, as a man, and because it's niggas getting thrown pussy that's not even covering the manhood basis. It's niggas out here that don't have cars. It's niggas out here that's homeless. It's niggas that's homeless. You know, it's homosexual niggas out here. You know, it's niggas without cars. It's niggas that all they have is dick, and they get pussy thrown at them. You know what I'm saying? But if I believe it's a lot of poker involved. You know what I'm saying? If you you know what I'm saying? If you can control cause you know, hey man, pussy is great. Pussy is wonderful. Pussy is the shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing like fucking a beautiful bitch. You know what I'm saying? It's beautiful. But if you can't control your thirstiness, if you have no control over it, it come down to some shit like poker. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, who got the most discipline, and then, you know, the bitch really wants some dick like a motherfucker, but your discipline is lacking. So you know, you fall into a domain of thirsty, and then you lose your leverage. You know what I'm saying? Versus if you all the way in discipline, like I could take the pussy or leave it, then it's a different situation. If you could move from a position, if you could operate from a position of I don't really need pussy like that, then it's a lot of pussy offered. It's a lot of pussy offered. Even the poppin' celebrity. I know you've seen and heard stories of known famous rappers, popular celebrities, you know what I'm saying? Famous motherfuckers. Famous sports figures. Great celebrities. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, they presented themselves as thirsty to a bitch, and a bitch resisted and was like, nah. And then you see a nigga get frustrated and do some sucker shit because the bitch don't want to fuck because he's presented himself as thirsty. And he's used to most of the bitches accepting his advances. But even the great celebrities are running to the resistance and find themselves in the zone of suckerism because they present themselves as thirsty, versus if they was always laid back and was like, I could take the pussy or leave it, it would always just be thrown to them. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button for this game. Sometimes you got to express you want her first. Then her eyes are open to you. But that's not begging, though. Like, that's not begging, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's not begging. You showing that you like a bitch, it's not begging. You know what I'm saying? You can show a bitch you like a bitch, but you ain't begging for pussy, though. Like, you can be like, I like you. I'm talking to you, but I'm not begging for no pussy. You know what I'm saying? I you know, I wouldn't mind fucking, but if you don't want to fuck, I mean, you know, that's cool too, though. Like, hit the like button. Avoid being thirsting. YouTube watcher. What's up with it? Cough, Shaq, cough. Yeah, see, well, like a motherfucker like Shaq. Yeah, Shaq is a good example. You know what I'm saying? Shaq is a good example, man. It's a lot, man. You know, it's a few. See, I think like, when I be thinking about game and shit, when I be thinking about niggas with game, I actually feel like if you like let's say like you a young phenomenal sports motherfucker, right? You the shit in high school, you the shit in college, and you pro, right? I feel like you could come through that and bitches be throwing certain amount of bitches is always throwing themselves at you. You could arrive at being a pro and have no game. And find yourself in situations where you would expect, you want some pussy bad than a motherfucker. And you expect a bitch to just offer up some pussy, but she resists. And then in that moment, you have no game to deal with that because you thirsty. And then you end up doing some sucker shit. You know what I'm saying? You end up in a sucker position. You know what I'm saying? You know, where you be on the verge of taking some pussy or, you know, threatening a bitch crazy. You know what I'm saying? You know, you could be in a sucker position. My nigga. These Skrilla. Oh shit. Oh shit. Shout out Wayne. Shout out Wayne Williams, man. BossMack, what's good? Homie, did you ever go to the best Dodger game? Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. I was going to try to squeeze in this week, but I got to make this run. Hopefully it's still some baseball next week, man. If it's some baseball next week, I'm popping out. I'm popping out. I'm popping out. If it's some baseball next week, I'm popping out. Hit the like button for this game. All right. Let's do another reader, listener email right quick, though. Right quick. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. All right. Let me do this right quick. Shout out this nigga. Oh, man. Shout out to my nigga D Skrilla out there in Milwaukee, bro. Shit. Bear with me right quick. Oh man, shout out to this post right here, man. Wait a minute. Let me see. Pray for Milwaukee. We got broke, drug dealers, pregnant studs, homeless hustlers, EBT having bad bitches, and respected snitches. That's everywhere, bro. That's out here too, bro. That is out here too, bro. That's out here too, bro. Homeless hustlers. EBT having bad bitches. You said Zion Williamson is a sucker too. Yeah, niggas be doing thirsty sucker shit. Thirsty sucker shit, man. What's his name? Anthony Edwards did some thirsty sucker shit too with a bit. Yeah. And I got some of his shoes. Shout out to Anthony Edwards though. Let me see. All right, here we go. Another reader, listener, email in this motherfucker, man. Hold on, man. Let me see. How long I been on here? 2 hours. You want to be ready? Vibe with me on this one right here, man. Vibe with me on this one. A nigga from Memphis, Tennessee writes to BossMack. He say, BossMack, I'm a 28-year-old nigga out here getting to my chili as a substitute teacher, and I also drive for Lyft and Uber. I had one bitch on the team. A 27-year-old financial analyst. Here is what I'm going through. Me and the one bitch I had on the team had been together since college. We both went to the University of Louisville. After I graduated, I moved back to Memphis, and my former bitch followed me to Memphis once she graduated a year after me. Now, when I came home to Memphis, I moved in with my pops and my moms. They have a large house. I hit the ground running. I got employed as a substitute teacher. I began driving for Lyft and Uber. These were jobs I took to pay the bills, but my passion is cooking and catering. So I set up a side hustle catering business. I had a good start, but I made a mistake in starting a business with a childhood friend who didn't have the same work ethic as me, and the business folded after a year and a half. My bitch came to Memphis after she graduated, and she moved in with me at my parents' house for a few months. Then we finally were able to rent out a decent crib. My failed business kind of set me back somewhat financially, but I was able to regroup and get my catering business back going with a lot of work. I proposed to my bitch during my lean financial times, which I know now was a mistake. We seemed to be on course, but I was tripping. Now, here's some backstory. Now, I'm a clone of my father. My father is well off. He used to be a street nigga. He has been to prison. He used to really be selling a lot of dope. Now he's in the real estate. And he's living off the good investments he made. He has cheated on my moms many times and has had kids out of wedlock, but they cool now. I made it my business not to be a street nigga and not to have a bunch of side bitches. I also made it my business not to lean on my pops for money and help like that. When I lived with my parents, I made sure I paid rent. I also remember the first time I brought my bitch to meet my parents right before she graduated. My family was having a big barbecue in the backyard. I pulled up with my bitch and all my uncles was saluting me. Then I remembered when my pop saw my bitch, he had this look on his face like, what the fuck? I need that bitch. It kind of shocked me a little bit. Fast forward to right now. About 2 weeks ago, I went to work in the morning. School had just started. It was a regular day. My bitch works from home, but always gets up and makes breakfast for me. Same thing happened this morning. We had a good conversation. It was a good start to the day. When I got to work, I realized I left my phone at the crib, no problem. I could go home and get it during my lunch break. I shot to the crib during lunch to grab that. When I pulled up to the crib, I saw my pop's car parked in front of the crib. I thought that was odd. My thoughts was, I wonder why this nigga is over here. I went in the crib. Music was playing loud from the room. It was some October London. I smelled za burning. Then I saw clothes on the living room floor, men's and women's clothes. It was a trail of clothes leading to the bedroom. I grabbed my phone off the coffee table where I left it. My stomach kind of sank. I went to the bedroom and my pops was with my bitch, in bed with my bitch, eating pussy, and my bitch was gone in euphoria. I was in shock like a motherfucker. I lifted up my phone and started recording the episode. I lasted about a minute, maybe two. Then I cut on the light. Pops turned around and looked at me. His face was shiny from eating my bitch's pussy. I told him, don't trip. You can have this bitch. Then he realized I was recording him. He started yelling, stop recording me, nigga. I said, hey, I need evidence. Nobody is gonna believe this shit. My bitch was looking at me like she seen a ghost. Then my pops rushed me and tried to grab me. Then I unconsciously fired on Pops and slumped him. What a scene, BossMack. My Pops was on the floor naked, leaking. Then I watched my bitch get up and try to help him. I turned around and left. I went back to work in shock. I cut my phone off. I tried to teach my classes, but the kids knew something was fucked up and wrong with me. I made it through the rest of the day somehow. I couldn't go to the crib. I went to my bro's crib. I told my nigga what happened, and I just broke down, my nigga. I called my bitch and told her she could have the house. She tried to beg and plead her case. I hung up on a bitch. I talked to my pops. He tried to explain. I told him, I said, you dead to me, nigga. Over the next few days, I moved my shit out. I haven't even told my moms yet, bro. I thought I did everything right with this bitch. I never seen this shit coming. How do you bounce back from your own pops stealing your bitch? Hit the like button. All right. This is the name of the show. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. What happened? What happened? Here's what I think happened. Here's what I think happened. I never like if for any motherfuckers listening to me right now, any young niggas listening to me right now, you hear me? Any young niggas listening to me right now, never move in, bring your bitch to live with you in another man's house. You know what I'm saying? Never, if you don't have your own shit, right? If you don't have your own domicile, if you living under somebody else's roof, if you living under another man's roof, father, uncle, whatever it is, if you living under another man's roof, never bring your bitch to live with you there. Do you understand what I'm saying? Never bring your bitch to live with you there. Because in my mind, when I see that type of shit, I'm thinking like a motherfucker with I'm thinking of how silverback gorillas is living, right? I'm thinking about how the silverback gorillas is living, you know? I'm thinking how the lions is living. You know what I'm saying? Like the main lion is fucking all the bitches under his protection. You know what I'm saying? And it's some male lions in there that don't get the fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's some male lions there that don't get the fuck. Just like with the silverback. The silverback got a big crew. He fucking all the bitches there, and it's some males there, but they don't get the fuck. So when you bring your bitch, when you bring your bitch under another man's roof, and another man is the authority, then your bitch is susceptible. No matter who the man is, if the man's your father, uncle, whatever it is, your bitch is susceptible. So I'm an advocate of, if you don't got your own shit, leave your bitch where she at. It ain't time for her to move in with you yet. You know what I'm saying? All that idealist thought, like we just living here for a few minutes, we about to get on our feet and all that, we about to get on our feet and I need to stack up, all of that. No. I wouldn't even be comfortable fucking a bitch under another man's roof where he's the authority. I wouldn't even want to be naked with a bitch under another man's roof where he's the authority. How could you even lay up with a bitch if you under another man's roof where he the authority. You know what I'm saying? It's just that's where everything started right there. You know what I'm saying? That's where everything started right there. You was under another man's roof. Right? So you start off, it's like this is your pops got a large operation up and running, right? A large operation up and running, right? With authority. So y'all was living up under him, and then you moved out into like a smaller operation. So by bringing your bitch under that, you made her vulnerable. And so it was times when your bitch was at the house and you was gone. And just your bitch and Pops was there. You know what I'm saying? And she was there. She was there and you was gone. Even though you was working and doing whatever, your bitch was at the house and you was gone. So she's there under another authority. You know what I'm saying? And Pops probably just couldn't even help himself. He probably couldn't even help it. It's just like, hey man, this is a young bad bitch. You know, lion instincts. Even though it was fucked up. It's fucked up. Lion instincts just coming out. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is a young bad bitch in my house. You know what I'm saying? He probably was in the living room doing authority shit. He in the living room. He at the house. He in his castle. He in the living room doing authority shit, you know, in front of the big screen, you know, paying bills and shit, you know, in there, you know, having some Macallans, having some 18-year Macallans. He got some Macallans right here, you know what I'm saying? You know, and then authority. And your bitch might have wandered down there. What are you doing, Mr. Whoop-de-whoop? I'm in here, you know what I'm saying? Looking at some of these investments, paying off some shit, you know what I'm saying? Thinking about taking my wife to Santorini, Greece. Is that Santorini, Greece? Yeah, she want to go to Santorini, Greece. So I'm thinking about, might take her out there this summer. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go out there. You look so good to be your age. Oh, thank you, bitch. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? I be trying to, You look just like your son look just like you. Except for he don't have your bankroll. Your son look just like you, except for he don't have your bankroll. Yeah, we looking at some. We gonna move next month, 2 months, whatever. Pops in the living room in the big chair and shit. Got the 80 inch, whatever, 80 inch HD 4 HD 6K 8K TV, whatever the fuck, in there. You know what I'm saying? Got the Tesla truck out there, some shit like that, something. You know what I'm saying? Got on the Hulk. He got on the Hulk Rolly. He got on his Hulk Rolly today. He got on the green Hulk Rolly today. The next day he have on the Pepsi roll. He have on the Pepsi the next day. He switch up. He have on the Pepsi the next day. You know what I'm saying? What you doing? That, you know, old boy going to work. You like, what you doing today? Just hanging out. I'm gonna take you to lunch. Let's go to lunch. Let's go to lunch. I'm gonna go to my homie's restaurant. This is my homie restaurant. We'll go to my homie restaurant. You know what I'm saying? He go to the homie restaurant. He come in there. Everybody knows that. Hey, whoop-de-whoop. Hey, what's up with it? Hey, man, who is that? Oh, man, this is whoop-de-whoop girlfriend, man. We out here having lunch. I got your table over here, man. I got your table over here. Everybody in here know you. Yeah, this is my homie restaurant. Hit the like button for this gang. I'm going to say this, man. I always say, like, I hear a lot of bitches talk about, let's struggle together. We can struggle together and all that. But I'm not really like an advocate of that, man. I'm not an advocate of struggling together with a bitch. You need to just get your shit together. Get your shit together and then bring a bitch in. You know what I'm saying? Get your shit together and then bring the bitch in. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever bring your bitch under another man's house. You know what I'm saying? And you know, because look what you're doing. Look what you're doing. You go from a big house that's probably luxurious in a lot of ways. A big house, luxurious, up and running. And then you live in there for a minute, and then you move to a small house. And you still struggling and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know. You know, hey man, it's like you set a tone. You set a tone. You let pops set a tone of authority and greatness over you. You know what I'm saying? And then you out moving around doing what you out making moves, doing your thing, but you leaving your bitch there under the influence of the superior masculine energy in the house. Your bitch is there under the influence of superior masculine energy. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, that's still your pops. He could have let you out your pops could have let you out in the cushions of the couch that he was fucking your moms on. He could have pulled his dick out and nutted you into the cushions of the couch. So at the end of the day, you got to be thankful for pops. You know what I'm saying? It's your fault for bringing a bitch into his domain. Now, pops was wrong for doing that. But you shouldn't even put a bitch in his domain to where he was susceptible to that. Because as an older nigga, you know what I'm saying? If I'm in my domain and you done brought this bitch into my domain, you know what I'm saying? I didn't wave my hand and say, hey, bring a bitch into my domain. You asked me, could you bring the bitch in? You asked me, could you live here for a minute? right? You supposed to be grown. You asked me, could you live here for a minute? And then you brought your bitch over here. You brought your bitch over here. I didn't tell you to bring your bitch over here. You thought it was a good idea to bring your bitch over here. So now you and your bitch is living in my shit, right? You out there going to work, doing your thing, and you done left your bitch in the house, right? I'm in my living room drinking some 18-year-old Macallans. I'm in my living room drinking some 18-year-old Macallans. I'm looking at my 80, 100-inch TV, you know what I'm saying? I'm planning a trip to Greece for me and my wife, you know what I'm saying? She want to go to Greece, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking at the options, what we gonna do, you know what I'm saying? And your little bitch come down in here and, you know, she flirting with me. She flirting with me. I'm not even really, you know, she asking me what kind of Rollie I got on. I ain't never seen a green Rollie. Is that a Rolex? Is that a green Rolex? Yeah, this the Hulk. This the Hulk Rollie. Yesterday I seen you with a red and black one. Yeah, that's the Pepsi. That's the Pepsi. I got the Hulk. I got the Pepsi. And yeah. And then I just got the Sky Dweller last month. I got the Sky Dweller, but I don't really wear that one like that. I be liking to wear the Hulk, even though it don't match nothing. I just like how, you know, it's just green and shit. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button for this game. Pop's got the Tesla truck out there. How you like that? How you like driving that? It's all right. I don't really like driving it like that. I don't know, man. I don't trust it, man. I like gas and shit, but my wife was like, let's just get that, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, you need to be in the modern times, you know? So I just was like, I don't even know if I'm going to keep that shit, man. I like gas and shit, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather drive my Suburban and shit, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather drive my Suburban. But we got it though, you know. Next thing you know, man, you know, Pop's in there working on something, you know, little bitch be cunning. Notice the moms is gone on her thing, you know, mom's got her shit she be doing. She know mom's gonna be gone. Next thing you know, man, you know, hey, your bitch, you know, she come in the living room with Pops with you know, with no top on. You know what I'm saying? Pops like, oh, fuck. Look at them fresh titties. Damn. She got perfect titties. Jesus. Next thing you know, hit the like button. Little homie is traumatized. Hey, man. The way I see it is, you know, look at it like this, man. It's fucked up, right? It's fucked up. It's fucked up. I can't really tell you how to process this. I can only tell you how to rationalize what you did. Let's start from what you did. You know what I'm saying? This will be different. I will have a different take on this if you didn't bring that bitch into his house. You know what I'm saying? If you would have lived some elsewhere and that would have happened. Like, let's say if y'all never lived together under your father's roof. If y'all never lived together under your father's roof and you lived elsewhere and this would have happened, this would be more diabolical on Pops. I would say Pops went out of his way to do that. Versus you brought this bitch into the house. Right? So, right there, you share in what's happening. You played a part in this by bringing a bitch into the house. Right? Now, Pop should have been like hands off, should have left a bitch alone and all that. But at the same time, you brought this energy into the house. You know what I'm saying? You know. And then at that point, you don't know what your bitch can and cannot withstand. You know what I'm saying? You think you know your bitch from college. But then you haven't now you done put your bitch in an environment where there's a superior masculinity in the environment. You done brought your bitch over here and put her in this environment where it's a superior masculinity. You know what I'm saying? And you think like, well, this bitch ain't gonna be liking my Pops. He old. Right? He old. She not gonna be liking Pops. But Pops married? She not gonna like Pops. But Pops is representing superior masculinity in her face. Everything around her is his shit. Everything. The bed y'all sleeping in is his. The closets that your clothes is hanging up in is his. The food is the food. He done bought all the food. Everything in the house. You know what I'm saying? All his shit is luxury. You know what I'm saying? You don't even have a Rollie. You don't have no Rolex. He changing Rolexes. You don't even have one. You don't even have one. You don't even have one. Pop switching luxury vehicles. Used to be a street nigga. Been to prison before. On his feet, doing well. Highly respected, known in the community. So what you got to do is be like, you know what? The bitch is foul, right? I played a part. You got to be like, I played a part in this by bringing a bitch to the house. And the bitch is weak because she did that. And then Pops is wrong. Pops is wrong. Right? But how much, now imagine if a bitch is throwing some pussy at Pops, How strong? How strong you gotta be to resist that? And it's happening in your house. You know what I'm saying? But Pops is wrong. I ain't saying that Pops ain't wrong. I ain't saying that Pops ain't wrong. I ain't saying that Pops ain't wrong, man. But I wouldn't say Pops is dead. I would just say, you know what? I shouldn't have brought that bitch over there. Pops is being Pops. You know what I'm saying? You know, I would listen to his dialogue. I'd be like, man, what happened? How did we get right here? You know what I'm saying? And figure out what the story is, you know what I'm saying? You know. And then keep your shit separate from Pops. You know what I'm saying? Keep shit out of Pops' kingdom, man. Keep shit out of, you know what I'm saying? You can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know. I know that's a sad story right there, man. You know what I'm saying? Memphis is wild in a motherfucker. Shout out to Memphis. Shout out to Memphis. Oh, shit. Pop's morally wrong, but he's still humanly a man. The broad is the problem, not Pops. Yeah, man. I always have more than one bitch on the team, bro. I forgot about that one. I always have more than one bitch on the team. All right, man. It's been a decent episode today. Blessings and salutations. He said, "Come on, BossMack." He laughing at me. Shout out to everybody out there. Memphis be spazzing out, man. Shout out to my Memphis niggas, though. Memphis. I appreciate y'all for tapping in and listening to the BossMack one time, man. You know. Yeah, man. Yeah. We're going to be in Minnesota this week. Shout out to Minnesota. It's going up. I fuck with y'all, man. You know, I appreciate y'all one time. I'ma holler back, though. We out.